I never thought in a million years that I would actually regret voting for Donald Trump. Listen to this, you guys. My job has been frozen. Okay, I was one of the top researchers in my department. And, I never thought the day would come when an unelected person like Musk would start digging into where everyone's tax dollars are going. I thought my job was safe, okay? Now, because of Donald Trump and Elon Musk, how are we ever going to find out if cats really hate dogs and dogs really hate cats? I mean, we were making groundbreaking work, okay? And we were on the cusp of discovering that felines and canines really do, at their core, hate each other. And now it's gone. It's all gone. I cannot believe I voted for this.
I didn't care how things were affecting others until it affected me. Am I proud of that? No. We live in a very cruel world, and sometimes the only way to survive is by being selfish. We are all just out here trying to survive as best we can. And although we may have good intentions and we may be empathetic and we may be compassionate, we will always put ourselves first because we have to survive. And if that means making a mistake in my vote or maybe putting my trust in the wrong person like I did, then that's what it means. I will always put the betterment of my family and vote in ways that I think will help my family above anyone else.
Here's the problem with voting for your self-interest. I understand Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When you're on the bottom and none of your needs are fulfilled, you can only think of yourself. But here's the problem with that, is you voted for your self-interest. So did everybody else in the Republican Party. Think about that for a minute. You voted for your self-interest, but you don't have anything. You don't have anything. Like that's what it is. But other people, rich people, they have a lot. So of course they're going to vote for their self-interest because they have something. You don't. You need the tribe, right? The socialized healthcare, the socialized dental care, schools, firefighters, police officers, all socialized systems. Is it clicking yet? You voted against the tribe. Humans didn't make it on their own. We always existed in a tribe, taking care of each other. You could only take care of yourself if you have something. And you don't have shit.
I voted for him for lower grocery prices. He promised me cheaper prices on groceries. And that has not happened. Not only has that not happened, I am getting my food stamps taken. I am getting my cash assistance taken. I am getting my Section 8 taken. I am getting all my welfare governments taken. I did not ask for this. Yes. I would not have voted for him if I knew this was going to happen.
Do you know what drives me insane about these people that say that if I would have known, I wouldn't have voted for him, or I did not vote for that? Yes, you did. The first thing that bothers me is, yes, you did. You see, you voted for those things. You just thought it would happen to someone else. You were perfectly fine with other people losing programs, losing things that would benefit them. You just didn't think it would touch you. You thought you were safe from losing these programs. And the other part is they say they didn't know. Bullcrap. Bullcrap. The left, independents, lots of different economic experts, doctors, scientists have been screaming about all the horrible things that Donald Trump would do. We told you about Project 2025. We told you how many times his name was listed in Project 2025. And we told you how many of his own staffers were in there as well or helped write it. But you guys didn't believe us. You guys said fake news. We tried to warn you. You didn't either want to listen, or your bigotry And your racism, your homophobia, and your sexism didn't allow you to see what was coming. So the bed that you made, you now have to lie on. The sad thing is that so many of us are in the same bed with you, but we didn't vote that way. We knew that these things were going to happen. We knew that this was going to cause havoc for everybody. And look, I'm sorry for you. I feel horrible that you're going to lose all these benefits, but you did vote for this. So if you want something to change, I suggest you call your congressperson and tell them to put a leash on Donald Trump and stop him in Congress. I suggest, instead of just coming on this app and whining and complaining about what you yourself created, you call your representative and do something about it. Otherwise, we here on the left and independent, we don't care. We warned you. All my love.
Hello, Find the Dot family. Today we are driving into a topic that creates a big conversation across America. Some voters who have once stood firmly behind the Make America Great Again movement are now expressing regrets about their choice of supporting President Donald Trump. Let's take a close look at what that means and why it matters. Sit back and relax. I'll be back.
So I'm sure by now you guys have seen this viral video of a South Florida woman who regrets voting for Trump after her father was arrested by ICE. And the story goes that her father has 6 months to live. He has cancer. They're petitioning ICE to let him get out of the detention facility so he can spend the rest of his days with his family, rightfully so.
Now listen, I don't hear Trump talking about the economy anymore. Do any of you hear him talking about lowering the price of eggs and all that? He don't talk about none of that no more. No. What he is talking about is how he gonna get that Greenland. That's what he's saying, how he gonna get Greenland. He ain't thinking about the economy. He ain't thinking about helping people. Because he too worried about how he gonna get Greenland, how he gonna get Canada, how he gonna keep the corruption going. That's all he worried about. He ain't concerned about you, Trumpsters. I think you all done found out now that you all been bamboozled, flim-flammed. Oh, shit. Shanghai, whatever you want to say, you all done been had. Yeah, you have.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm getting so sick and tired of people saying they regretted their votes. See, the incident had to happen to them. Now everybody's sorry they voted for Trump. It's too fucking late now. How about that? It's too late. Because if you did your real research, you wouldn't have voted for him in the fucking first place. So I'm sick of it. After the Border Patrol stopped your ass, you're sorry you voted for Trump? A MAGA couple. They sorry they voted for Trump. They wish they could take their vote back. Well, I got news for y'all. You can't take your vote back. You did it already. And what make me mad is I don't feel sorry for you. You can believe that shit. I'm just mad because you old enough to have did your own fucking research. That's what makes me angry. If you had really listened to Miss Kamala Harris, you would have understood her words. But you saw her skin and you didn't want to vote for her. You saw her gender, didn't want to vote for her. So you decided it was best to give your vote to a felon, a FA, a chronic liar. Now you regret that vote? All y'all regretting your vote now that he's in-house? Oh, man, fuck y'all. I'm sorry. But fuck each and every one of y'all. All y'all out there saying you regret your vote. Whew, how I don't feel sorry for you. He told you what he wanted to do. He told you his plan. But y'all didn't think it through. You had to think. Did it make sense? Do some fucking research. But you didn't do it. But now that his plans are affecting your asses, y'all sorry? Shut the fuck up, each and every one of you. Nobody wants to hear that you're sorry you voted for Trump. Shut the fuck up. We don't give a damn now because it's too fucking late. How about that shit?
Take a listen to how Trump's own voters are describing their own emotions right now on right-wing political call-in shows.
I feel really betrayed, and I feel really, really angry. We have a president who tells us to move on from Epstein because it doesn't matter. Are you guys still talking about this? Seriously? And yet he still talks about the 2020 election fraud. He talks about the Hunter Biden laptop. He talks about all this stuff from 5-6 years ago, and he tells us to move on from the Epstein trial or the Epstein case. People like me will not stop talking about this. I feel so betrayed and so angry. This is not what I voted for.
I'm concerned about being able to trust Donald Trump to keep his word. In his campaign, he said he was going to let us know all of the facts about this. And now he's saying, go away, don't pay attention to it.
These Epstein files, we were told that there was going to be released. There was his client list that was going to be released. And the fact that it's suddenly gone away and he's trying to gaslight us is like a punch in the gut to MAGA.
As we have seen today's discussion, policy is never simple. Many people who once proudly wore the MAGA label are now reflecting on whether their votes brought the change they hoped for. Some feel their vote was not truly heard. Others are facing economic and community challenges they didn't expect. A number believe the promise made did not fully match the outcome. But regret is also a sign of growth. It shows people are thinking critically about their decision and how leaders' action affect everyday life. That's part of democracy. Citizens learning, speaking up, and adjusting for the future. At the same time, we should remember that not all voters feel regret, and some continue to believe strongly in the vision. What matters most is how conversations like this shape future policies. Help people listen to one another and make sure every community is represented fair. Big greeting to the stitches and creators of this video. Find the Dot family. Let's keep talking, but let's also keep it respectfully. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think regret is a natural part of policy? Does it show something deeper about the promises leaders make? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and most importantly, share it so that more people can join this discussion. Together, your voice helps shape the story. Thanks.